I could stay like this, forever following you.
Hello everyone, Ammie here at Purple Cottage Crafts, and I'm out in my garage, so if you hear some echoiness, that is why. So I have some things I've been kind of collecting from a couple different, well, one from my friend Mindy's shabby chic shop, or like it's like farmhouse rustic kind of decor. I have a video on that, so I'll link that below as well. And then some from Two Sisters Treasures, which is they are family. They're in-laws to one of my brother-in-laws, but they also but they host shows and things like that, selling this kind of really cool vintagey farmhouse rusty goodness. And then I have a couple things over there that I'll show you. So I'm going to go ahead and get myself kind of set up. I have this table out here, or hutch, whatever you want to call it. This is from Mindy's shop. I showed it in the video I did. We have, I was going to use this in our upstairs master bathroom to put towels and different things on and in, but she has a different one that she found that is a little bit bigger and has a drawer, which will suit us better. So she's gonna be picking this up so she can put it back in her shop, of course, but I'm gonna be using this as my table and to put my camera on. So I'll see you as soon as I get some things unbagged and I'm a little better set up. See you in just a minute. Okay, so this is everything that I purchased from this one vintage kind of treasure shop in Silverton. I think it was called Red Barn Door or something like that. So I'm just going to kind of give you an overview here, and then I'll get a bit more detailed. Now I am filming in my garage, so there's going to be some neighborhood noise in the background, some kids playing the lawnmower and some cars going by, so I apologize for that. So these here, start with my favorites, the purple. These are a couple teacups that I purchased in the saucers, and there's information on the bottom of that. Really, really cute. So I'm doing a swap with one of my crafty friends. So I think I might use one of the cups for that. I'm sending this to her, and she's going to be creating something really awesome for me inside of that. And then I'm in turn making something for her. And then this one I think I might use for like the floating teacup, or maybe some type of a, putting like maybe a little succulent in there or something like that. Because I've got a lot of different teacups, but I want to really use these in my craft room because the colors really go with the style and kind of the vibe I'm going for. So I got those two teacups there. This one is a jar of some buttons. Let me grab it here in my hand so you can see a bit better. Here's a jar of some buttons, all kinds of different whites, and I got this for a really good price for the whole entire jar. They had a smaller one. You can see some really cool ones inside there, hopefully. You can kind of see. If I had my craft room set up, I dumped some of these out so you can kind of get a closer look as to what they look like. So really, really cool though. But there's like a little box of them in there too. You can kind of see a little box of them right there. I'm going to pause because I got some people walking by my driveway. Just one second, guys. So sorry. Okay, so I went ahead and dumped out some of the buttons on this little saucer. I was waiting for the children to pass, and they have some on the piece of wire. Really, really cool. And I got some kind of tealy looking ones. I'm going to use these for my 10 craft series, crafting week series for 2018. Look at that cool button. I'll link that playlist below in case you're interested in what that's all about. There's that, and then here's a really cute little snippet of some buttons and a button card, and then this container. What does that say? Oops, sorry you guys, I thought I was in frame and I wasn't. It's really, really cool. So I got that big old jar of buttons, really good price for sure. And then, kind of get this stuff out of the way here, I came across this tea tin. She had quite a bit, different sizes and colors, but I felt like some of her stuff was just a little bit pricey for what the items are, at least for what I found before. So I grabbed this one. I think it's really cute. It'll definitely go in my kitchen and in my tea/coffee bar area that I'm setting up. Really cute. I like it. It's all rusty and chippy and just really, really cool. So I like the fact that it says it's a tea box or tea tin, because I am obsessed with tea. Cups and saucers and drinking tea, of course. So here's a trio of some light fixtures. These are the only ones that she had. So I kind of looked at them, and I picked up this one because it was marked less because it doesn't have the sconces on it. And I went back and I grabbed the other two. because I was just kind of thinking these would look really awesome in my new crafting space. So these are meant to be like on the wall of the ceiling, of course, because they're light fixtures, but I'm going to be using them in a little bit different way, kind of altering these a little bit and putting them on my wall. Not doing a bunch. I really want these to kind of stay the white. There's a little bit of fleck of gold in there in that one. I'm not sure if I want to keep that, but it'll still be, you know, shabby, and a little bit of my lilac and lavender kind of coming through. So you're gonna definitely see these as some projects, DIY kind of craft room decor projects there. So, and then the last few things are over here. I'll have to spread this one out in a second since I get this cleared off so you can see it's in entirety. But here's this really, really pretty lace, kind of like, I don't know if you really call it, it's not like a doily, it's just like a little table display or whatever you want to call this. But it's got some really cool lacing on the side. And I thought this was just really, really pretty. So I like to, when I sell my tomes or different kinds of journals and things, I like to wrap them up in something really pretty, just because I'm so in love with creative packaging, whether I receive it or I make it and send it out, which is my favorite, of course, because I like to share with my crafty friends and stuff. I thought this would be really beautiful to use to wrap up a journal or a tome. So it's going to go into my tote that I have for that kind of stuff. And then this one here, this is actually a curtain panel. I wish she would have had two, but that's all there was this one. Sorry, it's hard to do with like one hand like this. So that's the edging on there. Really, really pretty. Really, really beautiful work, I think. So, and then that's what the rest of it looks like, is this pattern here. So again, I apologize, this is not the best way for me to do this, but if I didn't do it this way now, then this would never get done probably. So I'm going to put this all on my craft stuff for my room decor. So really, really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and stop for just a quick second, get these items right here put away, and then I'll lay this out so you can see this really cool scrap of quilt that I found. So I'll see you in just a second. Okay, so here is like the scrap of a quilt. I got this, I think, for $5 or $7. I can't remember exactly. I looked at this for such a long time thinking, oh, would I really use this for any projects and stuff? And I just really kind of fell in love with it the more I looked at it, and when I had it laying up on the counter, of course, so, or the dresser that was next to it. So you can see here that this is a quilt. I don't know quilts to know like what the name of this is. I don't know if there's like archigon or whatever, I don't know. But I think it's really cool nonetheless. There's some really neat vintage fabrics in here. So I'm going to be cutting this apart and using it on all different kinds of projects. Tags, fabric books and journals and things like that. And I did get lucky and got some purple in there, so I'm really happy about that. There's more than that little piece, but look how cool that is. So even though these are kind of like in a specific shape, it's fine because I can definitely still use this. So again, I apologize, this is not the best way to show this to you guys. Look at that cute little vintage baby one. There's quite a few of those right there too. Really cute and sweet. So I love this one. Just like, I like most of the fabric, actually, to be honest with you. It's just really, really cool and unique, and it's different, and that's what I like about this kind of stuff. So just kind of more of the same. When I get this, my room set up, and I begin to work on this, I'm going to wash this first, and then I'll just pack it back up amongst my craft supplies and whatnot until I get my room done. And then I'll definitely show this to you in a better format when I get, where I'm going to start working on some projects like that too. These would be kind of cool, I think, to use for some fall decor projects. I have on my list to do. There's some more purple there. So yeah, I thought that was a pretty good deal for all of that material. All this fabric, and so I'm not sure what, if somebody completed this or they took it apart to use for something different. I'm not sure, but I thought it was a pretty good find. So that is my haul from, I keep wanting to say, is it the Rusty Red Barn Door? I don't know what it is. I'll look it up and I'll have the proper title in the video. So just wanted to share this little haul with all of you, and I'm looking forward to using the decor pieces for my craft room, and then making some fun projects and stuff that I can share with all of you using this material and the buttons and everything that I found at my most recent little treasure shopping trip. So I'll see y'all next time. So happy scrapping, happy planning, happy crafting, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!